Today is a very important day. Today is Gluten-free Oreo Day. The gluten-free Oreo announcement was basically the only good news we got in 2020. So it's no wonder that people were so excited about it, including me, which is why when I heard they were coming out and that I could pre-order them, I did just that. I found a way to get them from the States to me here in Canada. Thank you, Roger. I owe you some butter tarts. But when I went to pre-order them, the regular ones were already sold out. So I had to get the double stuff ones. I was forced. Just so you know, I paid about $3.87 US, I think, per bag, and I bought 6, which even with the exchange rate is pretty good. In Canada, I've seen the prices range between $6.99 and $8.99 a bag, which is a bit pricey. Not sure why it's so pricey, but you know what? At least for me, an Oreo is not like an every week purchase, so I'm not too mad about it. I'm just happy that they exist. Now, I've seen a lot of people being like, I'm so sick of all these gluten-free Oreo posts. To that, I say, why take away people's joy? There was actually a post about someone who was getting like threats. It's a cookie, people! The other slight controversy with the gluten-free Oreo was the oat flour in them, but they are certified gluten-free. They have been tested, so they're safe for people with celiac. Good job, Nabisco. Before I get into my taste test, I wanted to look at what some other people were saying about the gluten-free Oreo. Let's take a look at some reviews on Walmart.com, shall we? Can't tell the difference. 10 out of 10. Perfect match to the original Oreo. Gluten-free at its yummiest. Tastes just like the gluten-free ones. In some of the other reviews I read, some people said you could tell that there's a slight textural difference in the gluten-free cookie, but in others who did a blind taste test, they couldn't tell the difference. Obviously, I will not be doing a blind taste test today because I have celiac disease and I would get very ill. But the most important thing that you need to know is, are they good? Let's find out. All right, everyone. It's time. We're opening it. We're doing it. They smell like an Oreo. Can you see them? Oh, the memories. I think it's Dairy Queen Blizzards. Or like there used to be an Oreo sundae thing, like an extreme. It's got like fudge and whipped cream and Oreos or something. I feel like it's that. Okay. They say gluten-free on them, which not only looks great, but is super practical. And the packaging looks different. It's a different color. Once again, thank you, Nabisco. So first I'm just gonna try it as is. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, it tastes like an Oreo. Wow. This is the thing with all these Oreo videos is I feel like they're super anticlimactic because I'm like, yep, that's an Oreo. The cream does seem to taste a little bit different, but that might just be because it's double stuff. Let's you try.
Nope, that's it.
He just gave the gluten eater seal of approval. Now I'm going to do the classic twist and lick. I just know a lot of people eat it that way. It's not my preferred. I like to have the icing with the cookie, but there's lots of icing on there. It's great. Now comes my favorite method, which is to dunk it in some milk. Doesn't disintegrate as one might expect a gluten-free thing to. That's it. I honestly don't remember the last time I had an Oreo. I never knew I was gonna have to stop eating them, so I never went and bought them. When I was preparing for this video, I was honestly a bit nervous because I haven't eaten an Oreo in so long. I was like, what is the proper way to eat an Oreo? So I did what anybody does nowadays, and I Googled, what is the best way to eat an Oreo? And so I found an amazing answer on the best website to get accurate information, Quora.com. It's so amazing. I need to try this method. So, what is the best way to eat an Oreo? It's quite simple actually, and prevents brown floaties from contaminating your otherwise perfect glass of milk. This is indeed contaminated with brown floaties. At 33 degrees, milk begins to form tiny ice crystals and is the perfect temperature to overcome the heat of your mouth, allowing you to swallow it still nice and cold. Place one whole Oreo in your mouth, then move it to one side with your tongue, biting it in half and moving the other half to line up with your teeth on the other side of your mouth. Like that. Draw enough ice-cold milk into your mouth to submerge both halves of the cookie and pause for 2 to 3 seconds, then chew and swallow. The cookies retain their crunch, but only for a second, until the crunch gives way to a sweet, creamy, chocolatey Oreo paste that achieves the quintessential dipper's delight. Reluctantly swallow and do it again and again and again. It's poetry. That is a mind-blowing experience.
No, it's not actually different, is it?
It's like, I'm gonna cry. It goes through the phases of the crunchy, and then it breaks down, and then there is that chocolatey Oreo paste. Thank you, Scott Simca on Quora. My verdict? Delicious. It's got the same taste as an Oreo. It holds together. There's no weird texture. It's an Oreo. Perfect. Great job, Nabisco. For the people who are confused why everyone is getting so excited over a cookie, I think that it's just amazing that a giant corporation is recognizing the needs of people who have to eat gluten-free. And also people are excited about the normalcy of getting to walk down the cookie aisle and seeing that classic cookie that we know from our childhoods and finally getting to eat it again. And it's just tasty. There you go, the gluten-free Oreo double stuff. But wait, I didn't just get Oreos. I also got gluten-free Kraft dinner. Or apparently, as they call it in the States, Kraft macaroni and cheese, which is far less fun, but. So if you want to see what I think of it, be sure to subscribe so you know when that video is up. Thanks for watching, enjoy your gluten-free Oreos, and I'll see you next time.